At 82 years old, this is the one thing I regret most. I've lived a long life, full of ups and downs, lessons, and moments of quiet wisdom. But if there's one decision I wish I could undo, it would be moving into a nursing home. At the time, it felt like the right choice. My family assured me it was the best thing for my health and comfort. I believed them. But once I arrived, the reality was far different from what I imagined. If you, or someone you love, is considering the same path, I hope my story will help you pause and think. Because moving into a nursing home doesn't just change where you live, it changes everything. And once you're in, it's not so easy to go back. Here are the 6 things I wish someone had told me before I made the decision. Regret number 1, losing my independence. What shocked me the most wasn't the small room, the fixed meal times, or the unfamiliar faces. It was the realization that I no longer had control over my own life. Back home, I chose when to wake up, what to eat, and how to spend my day. I could take a walk, cook my own food, or sit peacefully with a book. In the nursing home, everything runs on someone else's schedule. Breakfast at a set time. Lights out when told. If I wanted to leave the building, I had to ask for permission and wait for someone to take me. Simple decisions, like what to wear or eat, weren't really mine anymore. I remember waking up one morning wanting to finish a novel I loved. But then I realized I wasn't in my home anymore. My books, my chair, my little world, they were gone. Piece by piece, I started to lose myself. Regret number 2, feeling forgotten. At first, my family visited often. My children came every week and the grandchildren would play by my side. But as time passed, the visits grew fewer. Phone calls replaced hugs. Holidays were quieter. Promises to visit were often broken. Not because they stopped loving me, but because life kept moving. When you're no longer part of someone's daily life, it's easy to fade from their thoughts. I remember sitting by the phone thinking of calling my son, but stopping myself. I didn't want to be a burden. And that's when it hit me. This was now my life, waiting and hoping someone would remember me. Regret number 3, losing my sense of purpose. I thought moving to a nursing home just meant relocating. I didn't realize I'd also lose my reason to get up in the morning. At home I had routines. Watering the plants, brewing my coffee, tidying up the house. Small tasks that made me feel useful. But once everything was done for me, my days felt empty. And I saw the same thing happen to others. People who were once lively and active slowly withdrew. Like George, a former carpenter full of stories and energy. Here, without tools or projects, he just sat and waited for the hours to pass. I understood how he felt. Regret number 4, health declined faster than I expected. Before I moved, I could still do most things on my own. But once I stopped being active, my body began to weaken. My legs weren't as strong, my balance got worse. I aged faster than I thought possible. I remember Alice, my neighbor down the hall. When she first arrived, she walked confidently every day. Months later, she needed a walker, then a wheelchair. It's like I aged 10 years in 6 months, she once told me. Regret number 5, losing privacy and dignity. At home I had my space. Here privacy is rare. Staff come and go. Rooms are inspected. Even bathing or using the toilet often requires assistance. It's not that anyone treats me badly, but everything feels clinical, routine, impersonal. For the first time in my life, I don't feel like I own my life anymore. Regret number 6, it's hard to leave once you're in. I thought, if I don't like it, I'll just go back home. But my house changed. Some of my things were sold. There was talk of renting out my place. When I told my family I wanted to move back, they hesitated. "Are you sure you can manage on your own?" they asked. And I started to doubt myself. My health had declined. My confidence was gone. And just like that, the option to leave felt out of reach. Final thoughts. I don't regret growing old. But I do regret thinking that a nursing home was my only option. Not all care homes are bad. Many offer the help we truly need. But before you make a big decision, think carefully about what you'll be giving up. If I could go back, I would have explored other ways to stay independent longer. I would have asked for help without surrendering my freedom. I would have made sure it was absolutely necessary before I moved. So if you're standing at that same crossroad, please think deeply. Your routines, your independence, your freedom, they're worth holding on to for as long as possible.